Valtteri Bottas. Valtteri, how are you feeling? Is that starting to sink in yet?
Step by step, obviously feeling great, like all day.
Because you spent all day here in the factory in Brackley. Is that your first day at school? How do you rate it?
Well, it's been amazing. It's been such a warm welcome from the team. Getting to know so many new people, new names. So obviously, so much more to learn and so many more people to meet. Getting to know all the departments. So that's why most of this week I'm going to spend here, plus much more in the next few weeks. So can't wait.
It's going to be a busy few weeks, isn't it? Because the changes come pretty close to the start of the new season. So preparation-wise, you're going to kind of have to get everything done much quicker than you normally would.
Yes, it is a challenge. It is a completely new season again, but for me it's a new team, completely new regulations, completely different way of working in the team and everything, and that's what I'm keen to learn in the next few weeks, to be on the same page with the team and with the engineering team. So it is very interesting, and the small amount of info of everything I've got so far is very interesting, and I can't wait to dig deeper in that information.
I can see you want to get to work straight away. We're going to have lots of questions coming in on our live Q&A, so keep your questions coming in. We'll get to those in a minute, but first of all, we're in the Silver Arrows Lounge here in Brackley, the team's headquarters. Trophies are everywhere. Obviously, they've had an incredibly successful last few years. Not to put too fine a point on it, but you haven't won a race yet, Valtteri. So, if we were looking for a trophy to go into Valtteri Bottas' trophy cabinet, which one is a race that's particularly special for you that you would love to win this year if it came to you? Do you think? Have you seen anyone here? Yeah, your first one. Hey, look at that. That's positive mental attitude right there.
I mean, as a driver, you want to win as quickly as it is possible. Obviously, there's many races I like. Maybe some more than the others, but I can't put that one special one. Obviously, maybe Monaco is one, but it's too late in the season. So
I like that fighting spirit already. I am absolutely loving that. And of course, the car here that we have in the Silver Arrows Lounge isn't the one you're going to be in, because we haven't revealed the W plate yet. But what does it feel like to know that you're going to be racing at Silver Arrows this season and lining up against Lewis and the pressures that come with that?
Well, it feels amazing to be part of a team with all this amount of history, Formula One heritage, and what I really respect that this team currently, how it is really a team of champions, and they've been such a successful team in the last few years that it feels so good to be part of that, and it's going to be nice to be part of that history of Silver Arrows, and being only the 11th driver racing for Mercedes, so it's going to be great.
It's going to be incredible. I'm being a bit distracted just because there are so many incredible comments coming in. The reception you have received, I saw it earlier in the team debrief. Talk us through the reception you got from the team first of all, and then we'll move on to talk about the reception from fans.
Well, I've never seen that many people
clapping for
me. Yeah, exactly. But such a warm welcome so far. That was nice. Obviously, I was excited, so it was difficult to speak everything I really wanted, but it was great. It was just a good feeling. Initially, impression, very good and very warm.
And from your fans, obviously you've been with Williams, you've had your fans following you through those years. To transfer to another team, how have they reacted to your decision to leave?
If I'm very honest, I haven't had a chance to look at my phone today.
Well, be careful because it may well explode. It's going to be hot. Let me tell you, this one is.
I am going to have a look, and hopefully still the fans I had with Williams are still with me. So
exactly.
I'm going to look.
We're saying so many nice things. Say good luck, Valtteri. Can't wait to see your skills behind the wheel with the arrows. Congratulations, all the best. I think it's just it's all positive stuff coming towards you, which is a nice thing to have.
Yeah,
so let's wander a little bit further over here, and we will we'll pinpoint some of these questions. Do you know what? In the background here, I'm just going to tell you that Tony Ross is here. So he's someone that you're going to have to maybe work with. Tony's there. There he is. Give a little wave to Tony Ross. Lots of work being done today here at the factory with Tony Ross, because of course you will be working with Tony. He's off to do a bit more work, a bit of setup for you. That's something I'd love to talk to you about. How you're going to adapt to work with a totally different team of engineers, of mechanics, when you've obviously had close relationships with those who you're working with at Williams. How have you sort of approached that mentally today, being your first day?
Like I
said, there's so much to learn, and I think in Formula One, in any case, the learning about new things never stops as long as you are prepared to improve and be better. But this is next level in that, changing completely the environment. There's quite a lot more people here than what we had at Williams, plus 95% of them are completely new to me. So it is a lot. It's important to get quickly to the way the team works, especially between the engineer and the driver. That's the main thing, because with these few guys, you're going to be working the most of the time and extracting the performance of the car. So already today, everything has went well, and we get to know each other better, and I see no issues getting to be ready before the test.
Sent Tony off to do a bit more work, so that's always boding well. Thanks. We've got a question in. We've got lots of questions actually, so we'll try and get through as many as we can. Karen Clark has sent you a message saying, what will your relationship with your teammate Lewis be like? So Karen, thank you very much for that. I think that's probably what a lot of people want to know.
Yeah, thanks, Karen. I think I personally see no problem at all. I respect him a lot as a driver and as a person. He has achieved great things in Formula One. He's many-time world champion, been winning a lot of races for Mercedes. I think we can definitely be a good pair of teammates. I think we can be working well together as a team, pushing each other to the next level, and also help the team to improve everything. And so I'm looking forward to get to know him better.
A real partnership. Sounds good. Thank you, Karen. Now we've got one from Daniel Illy. I hope I said your surname right. Daniel has asked, do you feel any pressure because you are the replacement of a Formula One world champion?
Obviously, they are very big boots to.
Are you the same size shoes as Nico by any chance?
I have smaller feet.
Smaller feet. So totally different setup. New uniform, new shoes.
The shirt is Nico's actually.
Oh, it fits you well.
Yeah,
Fits you well.
It is a big place to step into. Last year, Nico won the title. Mercedes was the constructors champion. But like I've said, I'm completely ready for it. I'll be doing everything I can to perform from the very first test, very first race onwards, on the level of the team, on the level of the car. And I trust myself and my skills. I know I can do it, and for me, always the main pressure, if there's any, it always comes from me, because I'm a really competitive guy. I always set very high targets for myself, how I want to perform, and if there's any pressure, it is from me, and I have such a great people here behind me, supporting me, and it's all going to be good.
Absolutely positive. I love this positivity, Valtteri. We've had another question in from Craig Austin, and Craig asks, what's the best circuit that you've raced at? Because today I think a lot of the conversation is about the announcement, what you're going to do in the future, but maybe people who haven't followed your career closely would like to get to know a bit about you. So which circuits are your favourites so far?
I'm a big fan of old school, high-speed circuits.
Okay.
I really think Formula One cars are made for tracks like Suzuka, Spa, those kind of places. So either of those two. If I have to choose, maybe Suzuka. Just high speed and proper track.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Craig. Good question. And actually, let's just talk a little bit about yourself. You come across, you're Finnish, you're very calm, very collected. Is that how you are professionally, or you like that personally as well? You give a very good calm aura.
I think I'm the same guy, at the paddock or here or home. This is me, and I don't need to show anything else than what I am. Obviously, something in a man's brain or a woman's brain changes when you put the helmet on. When it's time to compete, time to go for it. Then you might be slightly different, but in terms of behavior, person to person, this is me.
And I think we like that. We like a bit of authenticity here at Mercedes. Now, a quick question, because of course Nico's leaving, a German driver. I think a lot of people want to know, do you speak German? And it's not a problem if you don't, obviously, but do you speak any German?
I don't. No.
Not even
Maybe.
ambition.
I think I need to learn.
Maybe we could learn together. Maybe that could be our goal for
Yeah, I think so.
2017. But obviously you speak Finnish. And how have your Finnish supporters been supporting you over the years? I see a lot of flags there at the circuits, always cheering you on. Do you think they're going to follow and be at Brackley a lot, come to see you?
I hope so. You know, I think for the Finns, it's going to be a pretty good season to watch. You know, we have 2 drivers in the championship. Me at Mercedes, Kimi at Ferrari. You know, both front-running teams, and I think they're all pretty excited. At least I hope so. But the support has been great, and there's been so much support from Finland for me over the years that I really respect, and already big thanks for that for the future. I know that there are a lot of people, important people to me as well, that have been supporting me on the way, and always are going to be. So that's great.
Maybe just a teeny weeny little message in Suomi. Say
Suomi.
kiitos. Is it kiitos to say thanks?
Kiitos tuesta. Mennään tänä vuonna täysillä.
There we go.
Mahdollisimman nopeasti se voitto kotiin.
That's awesome. You sound quite fluent actually, you're quite good.
Yes.
Okay, our next question comes from Raphael Haifeli. He asks, what are your goals for this season on a personal and a team level?
I think, you know, being in this kind of team that has won the title 3 times in a row, you can't target anything less than the championship. So for sure that is going to be, as a team, the ultimate target. And for me as a driver, it is the same thing. Now there is an opportunity to fight for the title, and for sure you will go for it. And it is the only dream I have in Formula 1, to be a champion. And I've always believed one day it's possible, and I'm, like I said, gonna be ready to work hard and do everything I can. And I know it's possible, but let's first go step by step, race by race. It's a massively long season nowadays. A lot of things can happen, but yeah, you know me and you know my targets. So
step by step.
I like speaking of the track, you know, not like this. So let the driving speak.
Exactly, I like that a lot. Christian Bessel has asked a question. When did you hear that you got the seat for Mercedes? Because I think we've heard your name spoken a lot since December, or sort of end of November, when Nico announced his retirement. But when did you hear, and when did you start to get a feeling that it could be?
Well, I heard many times from the media. I saw the headlines, but I didn't know.
Is this really happening?
You know, for me, today, signing the contract, that's when you know this is Formula 1, and until the contract is done, nothing is sure. So there was not a moment before that I was 100% sure. So it's been a mega day, as you can imagine. So yeah.
Very exciting day. And talking of today and then looking forward to 2017 a bit more, Sean Seb Ferrari, we're not sure if you should be on this site, but we welcome everybody. He asks, are you excited by what you've seen of the 2017 cars? Because obviously regs are changing, you're going to have a new team, a new car, all sorts of things to deal with, but does it excite you, the challenge of the new regulations?
It does, you know. Obviously, I can't go too much into detail of our things, but the cars look great.
I love that, how you like of our things, like our Mercedes things, you know, just a new driver, love it.
That's how
it's
I feel.
Great. You're at home already, Valtteri, I love this.
I am excited about the new regs. I think the cars do look great. They're going to be a lot quicker in the corners, which is, as a driver, always nice. But what is still unknown completely is how the racing is going to be. If there's going to be more overtaking or less, if it's going to be difficult to follow the cars or not. It's a complete question mark. Also the tires, they are a question mark to everyone, even though there was testing, but it wasn't yet at that time decided which compounds they are going to use in the season and so on. So there's still a lot of question marks, but I think overall good for the sport.
Absolutely. Lots of people on YouTube, because we're broadcasting live on YouTube and Facebook for Mercedes-AMG PETRONAS Motorsport. People are asking about your family, about how they feel that you've signed with Mercedes. So on a personal level, how special is this announcement?
It is. Obviously, when I was speaking to my parents, they seem very, very happy, and my wife and my sister. For sure, they are living, you know, with me in this, and they've been supporting me all the way through my career. So yeah, I'm sure they are pretty happy as well. So like I said, it's amazing, and for sure it's going to take a while to get everything sink in and know that it's happened. Because today, from the very first thing in the morning until now and still continuing, it's been pretty busy.
Yes, it's fairly
pretty
late, isn't
hectic.
it? It's 5 to 6, and you have been here since about 10 o'clock this morning, so it's a busy day in the office. Not an easy one to start off.
Yeah.
We've got another question actually coming in from YouTube. What's your favourite F1 period of time? So we always ask, a lot of the drivers are asked this, which era did you love?
Yeah.
Is there one that you really love?
2017 sounds good.
Sounds good, I like that.
Yeah, I think it's going to be
Very good.
vintage.
Yeah, a vintage, an absolute special.
Yeah.
Well, Valtteri, thank you so much for joining us in our live Q&A. I'll spin around now and just say that if you want to watch this back, if you've missed any of our Q&A with Valtteri Bottas, who I don't need to remind you is the new Mercedes-AMG PETRONAS Motorsport driver for 2017, you can find it on the team's social media channels. Valtteri, your first day at the office, done and dusted. Tick that box.
Yeah.
I'm sure we're going to be seeing lots more of you soon.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.